What's up, guys? Welcome to Bare Bones Survivor. Today we are taking a look at a game about digging a hole. Seems pretty self-explanatory. You are with the Bare Bones Survivor. This is my new channel. Please, I hope that you really enjoy this content. We're going to take a look at this game. This game has been blowing up all over YouTube, all over the feed, all over my feed. I've seen really popular YouTubers have millions of views on this game, and it seems simple enough, but let's give it a shot. Okay, we're gonna just walk down the sidewalk, reading our magazine. Okay, that was aggressive. Somebody's putting a little sign there. Let's take a look. Let's take a look here. House for sale, only $10,000. That seems pretty good, with treasure in the garden. Buy now and get rich. Let's get rich together, guys. All right. Here's our Super Mega Digger 3000 Ultimate 2.0 detector set, which is a fancy way of saying it's a shovel that explodes when the battery gets empty. Perfect. Okay, when you start this game, we're going to go in and check out. Okay, you have a computer to sell your ores. I don't know how you sell ores through a computer, but you can. You have your upgrade station. You can upgrade your shovel, inventory, battery, jetpack. You can charge the battery so it doesn't explode. You can fill your health, which it took me a minute to realize. And you can buy dynamite and lamps, which also took me a minute to realize how much I would need those things. And then it's time to dig. Just dig her up. X marks the spot. As you progress, you see we found new material. That was a stone. You sell the ores that you find. I thought that was, pretty good. I figured from the few videos that I watched, you just continue to find more and more valuable things as you keep digging. And in the beginning of this game, it's very tedious, and it takes about 30 minutes or so before you really start getting going. I mean, like, look at the speed of this shovel. At this point, the game is exciting. It's brand new. I haven't played it before, so I have enough energy to keep going. But it does get to a point where it's like, all right, we need to pick up the pace here. And it does. It really does. It just takes, like I said, it takes about 30 minutes for the game to just really get going. And yeah, so I'm going to keep on going and keep on digging. You get to the point where at first you're finding stones, then you find some, I didn't find any yet, I don't believe. We're going to find some coal, which gives you more money, and then some iron, and that's pretty much where you sit. You sit there for a good 30 minutes or so, and then the game picks up the pace. In fact, let's kick it into high gear, guys. We're going to kick this baby into high gear. Just try to get through these first little parts, and then just so you can kind of see the beginning and how you progress, and then we're gonna kick it up a notch. We'll get through the boring parts. I mean, it's fun to play. It's really satisfying as you play, but I can imagine watching this early stage of the game. It's got to be brutal. Like, yeah, just chipping away with your garden trowel, um, shovel at dirt, and there's nothing to see. It's just brown spinning around, picking up coal. Uh, so yeah, we'll go through. We'll zoom it up a little bit here, and then we will fire it up in just a minute. Okay, so there's a couple of extras in this game. As you dig, you do have a chance to find objects with the metal detector. Now, throughout the whole game, I found maybe 3 or 4 objects. You just look for the rings to light up. When all 3 are lit up, you're in the right area, and then you get it. There was some money there, which helps, but I think that the developers could do a lot more with that and just give the players more and more things, maybe upgrades, more money, and just roll with it. So let's keep going, guys. It was at this point where I was like, okay, I need some lamps. This is too dark. I never thought about buying lamps up until this point, so zoom, sell what we got, get some lamps to go back there and light our way because it is just too dark down here. At this point, the game is starting to pick up a little bit, guys. We starting to get down. We're shovel's a little bit bigger. We're trying to work out which way to go. Yeah, it's good. It's oddly satisfying, this game, because the sounds are good. Like the sounds of you digging the dirt keep you motivated, keep you pushing, and the rewards are not so unattainable that you want to give up because it's too boring. Because every time you go up, you're a little bit closer to getting that next thing. We have upgraded everything twice at this point, and we are going back in. So far, this game has been, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. We are in the gold finding zone now. We're gonna chunk us a dynamite down there. Open the path for us a little bit. Boom. That's interesting. It's very dark. Very dark down here. Let's put a light up. Yes, sir. So we can see what the heck we're doing. That shovel, once you get to second, third level, you can really start covering some ground. Of course, the game throws these gray rocks in your path, so you kind of have to go where they let you go, which is fine. We'll follow that path. We'll go that way. I never would have thought I would play a game about digging a hole, but I think this game has a lot of potential. You can see it's kind of addicting, not knowing what's next and just progression. The progression that the developers have done, I think, is pretty good. It kind of keeps you hooked in for that next exciting thing to happen. Yeah, it's not too bad. And it's $5. How much money, let's just say, how much money is an hour of excitement worth? Would you pay $5 to enjoy something for an hour? You know, is a game worth it if you play for an hour and have a maximum amount of enjoyment? What do you think, guys? Let me know in the comment section below. So we're trucking, we're progressing, but it is still a little bit slow. So we're gonna move forward a little bit. Here we go. Okay, at this point, it's like, okay, we need some dynamite to get through these rocks. I waited really long time to get back going. The battery's almost dead, and at this point, I did not realize the backpack takes your battery life from your shovel. Same thing, and guess what happens when you run out? Yep, you run out of energy, you're dead. You're dead. Then the hard truth sets in where it's like, okay, I lost all my ores and have to go back down in the cave in the hole to get some more because I can't progress. When you die, you lose everything in your inventory, and I decided not to look at my health and go back into the hole. Let's see how that goes. So far so good, and we have gone a pretty good ways down. We gotta throw some dynamite. Dynamite does get rid of those lava rocks for you, which helps. And then bam, we are back digging a hole. those lava rocks also damage your health. Like if you stand on one. All right. We're starting to pick up silver and gold at this point. We're progressing pretty fast. We've been at it, 20 minutes or so at this point. Let's keep moving. At this point I had to try to find some money because I lost all my money when I died. And my health is still low. Make a sale, fill everything back up. It was at that point where I was like, oh, I need to save this game. The game actually tells you when it's time to save. So the rest of this game, it's pretty much dig down, keep going, find another level of ore. We found stone, then coal, then iron, then copper. After copper, we started picking up silver and gold. We're gonna get to platinum, and then, yeah, how about some light, guys? That'll help out. Gold, platinum, and then diamonds. So, and for the sake of time, I am gonna trim up this. Because it's very repetitive. I don't know how interesting it would be to just continue to watch the same basic thing. So let's pick back up where it gets interesting. Okay, guys, this is it. This is when it starts to get real. This next upgrade is the drill. And boy, does that change the game. Upgraded a few things here, and I bought some lamps, dynamite we don't have. So we bought a few more of those. And then it's like, let's go. Not sure what I was thinking here. I know what I was thinking. Let's just spend all the money. Oh, sweet. Yeah, that drill. I mean, it's almost too good at that point in the game to go from the shovel to that level of drill. Maybe the drill should have a smaller radius or something at that point. Got a little button hook we have to go through here to get back down to where we were, and I could just squeeze through that hole, but we rolled with it. We're getting very close to the bottom of this hole. We are excuse me, 82 meters down and increasing in distance down very fast, very fast. So we'll just throw some dynamite down there and keep rolling. I should have done a lot better with the lights for you guys, but first look at it, it's like when you've never played a game, what do? Just go for it. You just go for it. Now check out this drill. There are 2 levels of drill in this game. This is just the first level, and it really, it eats this dirt. And once you figure out how to operate it, it crushes. It just boom, bam. It is perfect for just getting you a lot farther, a lot faster. I think it's time, you guys, to get some light. don't know if I meant to do that. Yeah. Continuing to go down. And see, we're at the diamond level. So that's the last level of ore that you can get. Now, being a first playthrough, you know, I was not sure when, where the bottom of this thing would be and what would happen. So this was my first look at the mole cave. And with that, you go down in this, from the first time you see this thing, you go down and it's like, wait a minute, what is this? I can't use my drill. I cannot use dynamite, and I hear a freaking monster down there. So what do we do? I wasn't sure. There's very limited information, so I said, you know what, I'm gonna see if I can go around. I'm gonna see if I can go around this guy and see what happens. You really have to think a lot about how you're going to get out of this hole, because if you leave a bunch of lips and drips and slips, it's very difficult to come back out. As you can see there, I really struggled. Okay, curiosity got the better of me here, because it did not look like I can go down. So what the heck is making all that damn noise? Let's go see. Oh, that's not a baby. It's a freaking mole with red eyes that wants to kill you. Get out of that hole as fast as you can. Guys, I sat here for a minute and I played around with this. I wasn't sure what to do. And I went back in just to see. And how much damage does he cause? Oh, one lick and you're dead. And then it's like, oh crap, I don't have any money again. I have to stay at the top and just inch my way, get some ore, and find my way back down. But without any money, it's hard. So you'll see. I just had to stop. I took another lick because I didn't fill up my health. And at this point, I have $0. It's like we're back to rocks. We are back to rocks. But the good news is I'm able to recuperate very quickly and get back down the hole. Okay, back down. Still trying to figure out if there's a way around this, and sadly it took me a minute, but the answer is no. And the dynamite, you can't throw it once you get down there. So it's like, I think this is in game, so let's just go and see if we can get around this cat. And we can. They're moles. They can't see very good. We were able to maneuver around the first guy. And then we come into this next opening and we got eaten by another mole. Shucks. Alright. Now, at this point I'm thinking, okay, I think I can get past these moles. You just have to take a little more time. Let them turn away from you. Get past them and just keep moving through the cavern, because other than that original square, this is it. we're going down, and at the very bottom is this mole cave, and there's nothing else. So we inch our way back down. At this point, I didn't know if this was the end of the game or not. I just thought, hell, maybe I can get down there and just try to get past these moles, and maybe it opens up another part of the game. Hey, I've seen some quick videos of this game, but I never watched the end. I wanted to experience it for myself. So that's what I did. At this point, I don't know what's going on. This is real. This is me playing this game the best way I can right off the bat. Alright, so we're back down here, and at this point it's like, slow down, take your time, let's see what you can do. They seem to be just randomly walking around. I see he's not there, I make a run for it. Go, go, go. He didn't even smell me that time. As we come around, we know there's two in this next part of the game. There's two moles here, so we have to kind of pay attention to where they both are and just see if we can get around them without getting killed, basically. So I can see the way to go, and I take a run for it. The mole is there, and he's chasing me. And I'm like, oh crap. Can they catch me? Do they stop? And then I come around this corner, and eventually he stops. And I'm like, okay, next I'm going to have to go against 3 moles this next time. But as you can see, this is it. This is the end. It took me about an hour and 20 minutes to completely get through to this chest and this in the game. So at the end of the game, we find out that the treasure was a scam. No treasure, and then it's like, what's... Uh-oh, I heard a growl. Yeah. It was a setup, guys. It was a setup the whole time. Then the game resets. You get to find out that the man in the truck knew about everything, and you start over. But so what are my first impressions of this game? I think for the money, it's great. I mean, there's a lot that the developers can do with this game to make it more interesting, add on to it, make it more exciting. And what's $5 for an hour and 20 minutes of excitement? The game gives you good motivation. You get to progress relatively quick to keep you engaged, and overall I'd say it was great. So if you think you'd like this kind of game, go on ahead and get it and try. And if you like this video, give me a subscription. Subscribe to my channel, guys. I'm pumping out the content, and I want to see you again. Thanks for joining me.